of Frenzy. Detonator has been terminated. There's Dead Metal on the left-hand side. And Shunt onto the arena floor flipper. And then the last moment of action we'll see from Detonator is to be tossed unceremoniously into the air. No Thanksgiving for Detonator. And the pit remains. Hardly the Dartford tunnel, but the team from Dartford are about to sink into the oblivion of the pit of despair. Well done, Frenzy.
What an absolutely brilliant fight. Detonator, no doubt seeing stars and stripes. Frenzy from the USA, they go through.
The Dartford team. What happened? What can you say about that?
It got smashed.
It really did, didn't it?
Yeah, never had one drink at all, but it's totally smashed.
I hear this is an old robot, though, because we've seen you with Shadow of Napalm, and this is Detonator. This is your first
This
robot,
is the
wasn't
very
it?
first robot, yes.
I think it was a wise decision putting that one up against the Americans.
It was indeed. It's been lying idle for 4 years, then it came back and got trashed.
It did. Can we hold that up and just show the camera there exactly how trashed that got? That was round, now it's flat. Claire, was that your fault, young lady?
No.
No.
Tegan was driving.
You were driving?
No,
were you
it's
really?
Daddy driving.
Oh, that's your daddy, is it?
Blame me, blame me. Yes. What does it look like?
Pizza to me.
Pizza!
Frenzy guaranteed another piece of the action a little bit later on. Detonator, they've gone. So it's Frenzy against Ming 2 and Mortis against Panic Attack.
In the pits, getting ready for the semi-finals, we have Mortis. Arthur, how are you feeling today, young man?
Tired, worn out.
Tired?
Fed up.
How's the competitive spirit?
What competitive spirit?
Oh, come on, this is important. This is our
Okay,
nation we're
okay,
talking
yeah.
about. You've got to get through
Yeah.
this. I think
Oh,
this
up
is your
there.
fight. Have you faced Panic Attack in other wars?
Yes, we have some time ago.
And what happened?
They beat us.
They won. They won. This is a beautiful machine, winner of the Second Wars. You've been a good performer in the past. What are your tactics going to be against Mortis?
I think we'll pick him up, toss him over, chuck him around the arena.
Simple as
and if there's
that.
anything left, we'll give it to the house robots.
My money's on him.
Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my robots to kill a lot, and yes, the end was nigh. But far be it from me to be biased. We've got 4 teams left, and may the best robots win a place in our finals. Let the semi-finals begin.
Roboteers, stand by.
Real grudge match, this Panic Attack with the lifters. There's Kim Davis at the controls, his son Michael and Christian Bridge with them, and there's Mortis, Rob Knight at the controls with Arthur Chilcott.
3, 2, 1.
Great competitor over the years with Mortis and Rob Knight. They've taken some stick to the crowd, I know, but they always come back, and they're always fearsomely courageous and very competitive. And look at that axe. And don't forget, they've got the lifting arm as well. They're not as powerful as Panic Attack forklifters. In underneath them, what they'll try and do is get those forks, do you see, plucked up underneath the tracks of Mortis. Try and pluck away the tracks, leave it immobile, and of course then beaten. Mortis gets away. Side on now. Broadside attack on Panic Attack with the axe once more. Mortis. Kim Davis is one of the best, most erudite of drivers in Robot Wars. Great style and control, always has shown it, but pushed back to the CPZ dangerously. And in reverse, perhaps getting away, dragging Mortis, or was that a Mortis shove? The axe is impaled on Panic Attack right there in the very heart of Panic Attack. Now, can Kim control the attack back into serious contention? Because at the moment, I would say Mortis has been the more aggressive of the two. Over the top of Panic Attack, you can almost smell the sulphur of the flames, feel the burn. Panic Attack in underneath. Mortis trying to shove it there towards the CPZ, and Sir Killalot awaits. That was a Panic Attack drive, and Sir Killalot comes in with a mighty pincers and lifts Mortis up, shows it to the arena crowd. That was worthy tactics from Panic Attack. Pushing Mortis back in, comes down with a bash. Crash back down to earth. In comes Panic Attack again. Don't panic! Don't panic, Mr. Mortis! Panic Attack's on the attack. With a slam of the axe. Oh, something's come off there. I think it was superficial only. But look at this, Panic Attack trying to free itself using the forks. And no, the repetitive drive of that Mortis axe. Great strength by Panic Attack, forcing it back onto the arena side wall. This is very even, you know. It could well go to the judges as to who makes the War of Independence final. We will have a UK flag in that final, of course, guaranteed. Panic Attacks backing onto Mortis. It will go to the judges, and it was very, very close. Too close for me to call. They'll judge on style, control, damage and aggression. Martin Smith, Professor Noel Sharkey there in the middle, and Dr. Myra Wilson on the right. So let's count the points together. A good Panic Attack. But back come Mortis. Who's on top there? Mortis or Panic Attack driving Mortis into the arena wall. Certainly good thrust from the axe. But then Panic Attack drove Mortis into the CPZ. Was that decisive?
Well, we have a decision. It couldn't be any closer. There's only 1 point in it. But through to the final, fighting for Britain in the War of Independence, is Mortis! Listen to that hostile crowd. They're on your side. They wanted you to go through.
Well, maybe we drove better and pushed them about, but their axe did more damage.
Yeah, they did a bit more damage, and they were very aggressive, weren't they? That axe can hit quite fast, can't it?
Yeah.
Didn't really penetrate you, though, did it?
No.
You upset?
No.
No?
No.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, we've really enjoyed it.
And you never know, we still might get to beat the Yanks, mightn't we?
Well, I think we'll definitely beat the Yanks.
Nothing wrong with a bit of xenophobia.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Panic Attack! Well, you did it.
We did it.
You did it. You through to the final.
Well, something, finally.
I've always said you flat out to deceive. You're the great pretenders, but you're through to the final now.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Mortis!
Well, team, the crowd weren't very pleased with that decision, were they?
No, they don't like Mortis that much, do they?
Why?
I don't know. It's always been since War One. The crowd's never liked them.
Oh, and you've always been a favourite because you won the second wars with a sponsored robot. That was sort of the first sponsored robot that we've seen, and you've always been a fantastic team, raising lots of money and everything else. And you're a competition winner yourself, aren't you?
Yes.
And you've joined up with the Panic Attack team. Have you enjoyed yourselves?
Yes, it's really good.
Excellent. Is there anything you wish you'd done differently in that battle?
Possibly to be able to use the self-righter while we're on our wheels to put it should be able to lift another robot out of the arena, but I changed the design before we came up. I should have kept it.
You hear that booing? It was me in the background. I must admit, I thought Panic Attack had won it, but Mortis go through to the final. Will it be an all-UK affair against Ming too?
Right, we need to talk tactics. We should have a tactical huddle. Tell me what you've got, because you haven't really got much in the way of weaponry. You've got one little fixed spike at the back.
Yeah, a little spike at the back and the flipper. Well, I don't know, Alex has got the theory that if we hit his hammer hard from the front, it's going to dislodge it from the mountings, but I think we'd be better off actually getting him underneath and flipping him.
What do you reckon? You think the axe?
Yeah, if we hit the axe, the chain might come off, and then we can flip him then, because then that way he definitely won't be able to self-right.
Yeah, because we're not sure if the axe is going to self-right.
No, not sure.
Well, I'll just go and find out for you, shall I?
Excellent.
You can't call me a spy. Frenzy.
Hello?
Well, you're looking quite confident.
Well, we came this far. We can't,
You can't lose now.
Yeah, no.
Now, talk me through the axe. Does it work as a self-righter?
Yes, it does.
Yeah?
Yeah, not by design, but just happened to work out pretty well.
But it can also stick you to the floor, because we saw that in one of the previous battles, didn't we? You were stuck there for a while.
Yeah, the wooden floor is not holding up too well.
Perhaps it's all power, no control?
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Go easy on my lads, all right?
We'll see what we
They're
can do.
only little. Good luck.
Robotwars, stand by.
Representing the UK, Ming 2, with Andrew Cottrell, dad to Alexander and Oliver, and there's Frenzy. Patrick Campbell at the controls, not forgetting his backup team, by the way, George Milero and Emil DeMilo. Alexander and Oliver, our young strikers, our midfield maestros, and Patrick, of course, a quarterback. With the Axo coming down, slamming on the top of Ming 2. Now, how much can Ming withstand? A little cheeky flip, just to say we're okay, but are they? I don't think they are. And I think he realises they've lost all forward, sideways or backwards power and momentum, which means that Ming 2 is a sitting duck. And Frenzy, all joking apart, have been very strong competitors. They may be overweight, overpaid and over here, but they're over here on a mission.